Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life here for day 8. Oh, are we on 8? 7, day 7. Sorry guys. My guest today is Moira. She is going to do a blog post on Sketch 260 for creative scrappers. So I'll leave the link to her blog there. And I'm so excited that she's taking part. I absolutely love Moira. I've known her for a few years now, and she's just one of the most amazing ladies I know in the scrappy world. So very, very excited to have her playing along today. And I am going to do a layout that, again, is not Jackson. He's in it, but at least it's not just about him. You are going to see some more. You guys, I hope this doesn't bother you that you're seeing a lot more boyish layouts. I'll throw in a few Nora layouts too, but I just pick what works with the sketches, so I hope none of that's bothering you. Today I am going to be working with the Everyday Moments collection from Elle Studio, and I love, love, love the way this turns out. So this sketch, I like this sketch a lot. Like I said, it's number 260, and I just wasn't really sure. I really picked it originally because of the triangles, and you're going to see that triangles don't make it in this layout. I can't seem to make it work. So instead what I do is decide on my photo. You can see I had 2 photos there, and I'm picking this one, which is the moment that Jackson first met Nora. And so it's the moment we literally became our family of 4 because everyone got to see each other. And I was really excited that the collection I'm using, this Everyday Moments collection, really kind of spoke to that with the softness of the papers. And this piece right here that you see that I'm using, that's saying, I love you to the moon and back, or I love you with all the sun, the stars, the moon, something along those lines. And it's kind of just like the perfect piece. So I'm going to use that for my first layer. And so how I'm going to take on this sketch is without the triangles, but I'm going to do the main part of it with the layers. And I really take on the layers of this sketch to kind of help represent it. And then you're going to see I do try to mimic the diagonal line that the triangles make, and you'll see that in a little bit. But first I have to add my layers. So I want to back my photo with something, not exactly sure, and this teal piece really is the answer here. This is what I find with teal. You're going to see, if you've seen any of my layouts before, that if I back a photo, it does normally tend to be in the teal colors. There's something about that, especially with a black and white photo for me, that really helps pop it off the page. And I don't know if it's because it's my favorite color or just visually it's what works. I've tried other colors and nothing else was working. So that's the color I chose to use. And then I'm using this beautiful gray star paper as the final backing there. And now all I have to decide is the big long strip, what I'm going to use. And I'm kind of playing around. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, what colors I want to do. I'm going to cut up some triangles and try and work with those, but they're not going to work. And then I find this floral. And is that floral not just beautiful? It's like kind of sketchy, but not too sketchy. And I just love this floral. So I'm going to use this floral to help represent what I'm looking for. And it's just going to line everything up like that. And there, just that alone, if you're more of wanting to take a sketch and do something simpler, this would be my suggestion. Just take the basis of the sketch, which would be these, 6 layers that there are there. And that's it. Put your title wherever you'd like it to be. A little journaling if you like to journal, and call it that. Of course, I like to add a little more. So I did add the stitching, which was in the original sketch, and I'm adding it just like it was. And I'm going to put my title down. I found this title in my Pinterest board that is titled titles. And it's where when I'm looking on Pinterest, if I see something that I'm like, oh, that would make an awesome title, I pin it to that board. So when I go back to it, I have something there. And I'm just simply titling it, This Is Our Happily Ever After, because it is. I've mentioned before, we are done with our family now. We have 1 of each, and we're more than excited about that. And happy with 2, so we're all done, and we're just really happy about that. And so this title just is kind of fitting. You have seen a couple more layouts kind of in the same tone voice and titling. I took a lot of, I didn't take, my sister took a lot of photos that were really just like, it really dawned on me that we're done and we're just complete. And so I've kind of been scrapping this type of feeling for a little bit, because it's just where I'm at in my world right now. So here you can see I'm adding my finishing touches here. I'm going to add that floral. I add these two little fun little squiggly things that are from the new carousel collection from Maggie Holmes. I'm going to put my journaling down at the bottom where you see those lines, and that creates the diagonal. And then my last touch is just a little corner piece up at the top to help round up that. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to go check out Moira's take on this sketch on her blog. And I'll be back tomorrow with another layout. I hope you're having a lot of fun with this. And don't forget, if you'd like to play along, just use the hashtag 30DSCBL. Bye, everyone. Thank you.